The funniest thing my grandpa ever said. When my father was a boy, my grandfather owned a small-town gas station. At one point, he decided the business needed a big roadside sign to draw in more customers. A tall sign meant a tall pole, and that pole needed a strong foundation of concrete. Normally, a backhoe would have been called in to dig the hole. But in that town, there was a man everyone knew, the old-timer who dug everything by hand. It didn't matter if it was a ditch, a basement, or a post hole. He was the one people trusted. He was quick, precise, and worked harder than anyone. So naturally, my grandfather hired him. The old-timer got right to it. With his shovel, he carved into the earth, cutting a nearly perfect square hole, exactly the right depth and size. When the job was finished, he came to collect his pay. My grandfather, impressed with the work, happily handed him the money and asked how the digging had gone. The old man shrugged and said it was fine, but admitted with a grin, "Hard on my piles." Back then, piles was a common term for hemorrhoids. Without missing a beat, my grandfather replied, "Oh, what's that? Hard on your piles of money?" The old-timer threw back his head and laughed until tears ran down his cheeks. He thanked my grandfather not only for the fair pay, but for the good laugh as well. It wasn't the world's funniest joke, but it was quick, kind, and perfectly timed. That was just who my grandfather was, witty, generous, and well-loved by everyone in town. To this day, whenever my father hears the word piles, he chuckles and says, "Piles of money." And if this story made you smile, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more.